welcome. My name is Ctrl and I'm the co-founder of Productivity Me. In this video, we're going to look at how to use the keyboard shortcut of Ctrl left arrow in order to move to the leftmost part of our current data region. So with that, let's get started. We're going to open up Excel here, and we again have a few different data regions. Here we have an example where we maybe have some ebook sales. Maybe it's a little table or the semblance of a table. You can achieve a more table-like look by inserting borders. Here we have some variables such as maybe a fee or selling price. And then here we have, again, some additional inputs. Now, in our last video, we looked at using the keyboard shortcut Ctrl right arrow, which would move to the end of our right edge of our data region. Ctrl right arrow again would move to the beginning of a second data region, and then Ctrl right arrow a third time would move to the edge of our second data region. Now, the equivalent is true if you want to move to the leftmost edge. You can press the Control key and the left arrow. That would bring you from the beginning of a data region, or rather one end of a data region, to the left end. And then if you want to jump to the end, or rather the next portion of a corresponding data region, you would press the left arrow and the Control key, and then pressing the left arrow and the Control key again would bring you to the leftmost part of a second data region. So this is true if we were to go here. We wanted to move to the right, we could press Control right arrow, to the left, Control left arrow. So if we were here in this data region and we wanted to move to our left, or the left portion of this first selected data region, we would press Control left arrow again would jump to that second data region, and Control left arrow a third or rather fourth time would jump to this leftmost portion of the megabooks sales. Again, if we were to delete, say, some of these data regions, or these rather columns, clearly that didn't work. Well, if we were to move these over so that it was one continuous data set, if we wanted to move to here to column G and there's no spaces in between, then we can just press Control left arrow, Control right arrow, Control left arrow, Control right arrow. The equivalent method of doing this with your mouse would be just to say click. However, if you had a continuous set of data that was incredibly long, so move in here. This is 169 or more characters long. If we wanted to move to the edge of this, it would be perhaps time consuming to go manually scroll. 175. So if we want to go to the first leftmost part of this data series, we could press Control left arrow and we would automatically be there. Control left arrow again, we would go to the rightmost edge of a second data region. Control left arrow would be the leftmost edge of that second data region. Control left arrow would be the rightmost edge of that third data region, and then Control left arrow would be the leftmost edge of that third data region. So again, in this video, we looked at using the Control left arrow key, which would bring us to the leftmost edge of our current data region. We reviewed the idea of Control right arrow, which would move us to the rightmost edge of a data region. And we alternately looked at just manually clicking. However, if there's large amounts of data, such as a string of 175 numbers, using Control right arrow or Control left arrow can be a very efficient way to navigate your Excel data set. So with that, in our next video, we'll begin the upward and downward process by looking at the keyboard shortcut Control up arrow. Control up arrow will allow us to move to the top edge of a data region. So check that out in our next video, and thanks for watching. Cheers.